Osprey Quantum. This is another in my series of Osprey backpack reviews. The Quantum is intended as a travel backpack, which is why I bought it. I was looking for a lightweight, functional, well-organized backpack for traveling. And as I'm freshly back from a week-and-a-half trip with this bag, I thought I'd make a video for all of you, give you some of my thoughts on it. Overall, it's a great bag. It has a lot of good functionality, but it has one big glaring flaw, which I will of course get to in a little bit. One more shout out to companies, put me on your beta tester list and I'll help you fix your products. Otherwise, it's a big bag, 34 liters, holds a lot of stuff, but fits in the overhead compartment, no problem at all. You know, it's pretty expansive, but also will compress down, no problems. Has the cinch straps on the side here, and that'll help you know if you're not holding that much in it. Smash it down, does pretty well. Even fully loaded, it was pretty comfortable to carry, carried it through the airports, and it was pretty good for that. Comes in 5 colors. Price on it is around $100 depending on where you find it, so it's not a cheap backpack, but it is well made, as are all the Osprey bags, and of course has their lifetime warranty. If you have a problem with it, send it on back to them. Let's have a look at some of the features with it. Starting on the front here, I'm just going to go over the outside pockets first, and then we'll move on to the inside. On the front, there is a big mesh pocket here. I love these mesh pockets for stuffing stuff into. I'm freshly back from the airport. I had my plane tickets in there. Otherwise, nice, easy access to that pocket there. Down below here, I believe this is a little tab that you can put a blinker light on if you're taking this in your bag, or on your bike rather. Strap down here. Up on the top here, there's a small kind of admin organizational pocket, and I'll show you the inside of that in a little bit when we get to the pockets. On each side, if we undo the cinch straps, well, each side down here, there's a spot for a water bottle. It'll hold a Nalgene bottle, but these straps here are only on the outside in this bag, so you're gonna have to loosen up the cinch straps to get that Nalgene bottle in there if you wanna put one there. On the side here, if we remove the cinch straps, there is a pocket that zips down all the way down to here. Big pocket, goes all the way down to the bottom here. You can put a Nalgene bottle in there. This pocket will, however, encroach on the inside. And we'll get to the pockets here in a little bit. Here's the back, pretty comfortable. It doesn't, I think this is their airspace, one of their technologies, suddenly can't remember the name. But you're not gonna be wearing this out in the heat, I don't think, for the most part, and this did plenty well through the airport. It does have a sternum strap, if you like. Padded straps here. It has load lifters. The load lifters, I'm not sure are as much needed on a bag like this. I found that when you're carrying it on one shoulder, the load lifter tends to keep the other strap in kind of a funky lifted up position. You could remedy that by just relaxing it on down if you like. But just what I noticed compared to my older backpack. And then same features over on the other side. Big pocket up on top here. And by the way, I love the zipper pulls on all the Osprey bags. There's this sort of hard rounded molded rubber thing, very easy to grab and get into. Let's have a look at the pockets now. Like I said, large pocket on each side. Undo the cinch straps, you can get into that. We'll talk about, get some of the stuff that I carried in this bag. In here I had some protein bars. But nice large pocket down here. Goes all the way down to the bottom. But like I said, this will encroach onto the inside of the bag if you put too much stuff in there. This little sort of admin pocket up here. So this is not the biggest pocket. Don't expect to get a whole lot of stuff in here. And because of the way you get into it, it's not a huge opening. So you know, the pockets and the organization in it are okay. I'd like it to be a little bit bigger. Overall, it was fine for the trip, but there's a couple pockets in here. There's a key fob holder if you like, some mesh pockets, and then just overall, just big area down on the bottom there. It's okay. Not bad. I've seen better admin pockets, but it's nice and easy access to right up there on the top. Kind of get down in there, spot for some cards. Not bad. On the inside, it is big on the inside. Undo the straps. On the inside up top here, there's a mesh pocket. I've got some gum in it currently, but mesh pocket up there. And then on the back, there's a spot here for a laptop. We'll get to that in a minute. I think it'll hold up to a 17-inch laptop. It's kind of big. It's kind of floppy a little bit. I might like it to be just a little bit tighter. I mean, it's pretty wide, pretty, you know, depth-wise as far as this goes. Pretty deep for that laptop. And then in front of that, spot for a tablet, which I found great. Very nice organization there. Small pocket up here. You can put some small cards or whatever else you need to in there. And then just very large. I have a sheet in here for the moment just to fill it up, but it's large on the inside. This bag will open up nice and big. Now, typical stuff that I've had on the trip with me, my Bose headphones, some extra clothes. I went kind of light on this trip. My little pack with my chargers and stuff. My iPad. Now the iPad, just to show you how these pockets work, iPad fits right down in this pocket. Slips right down in there perfectly. And then my laptop, this is a 15-inch MacBook Pro, slides right down in there. So these were both very easy to get to. It's a panel loader, so it opens up nice and big to get down into there. And like I said, this is a 15-inch laptop. There's still a pretty good amount of space over here. I bet this would hold a 17-inch laptop. Just guessing. Plenty of space up at the top here. And then zip it back up. It does, by the way, also come with a waist strap. I took it off. It's removable. It's a small, thin waist strap. I didn't think I needed it for walking through the airport. So I took it off, but it is included. Just wanted to show that to you. Now, my one big complaint about the bag is that, you know, in an airport, you're putting your bag down a lot. You're waiting in line for tickets. You put your bag down, and it falls forward. No matter what, I could not get the bag to stand straight up. Waiting for tickets, especially you get the laptop back here and a little bit, you know, decently full, and it starts going, and it's just going to go all the way. It won't even sit kind of that way. It almost seems like the bottom is actually angled up just a little bit, just enough so it falls forward. It seems like it's flat. It seems like it's nice and squared off, but as much as I try and put the stuff down, I just can't get it to sit straight up. And I found that decently frustrating. So every time I sit it down, I have to lean it against my leg, lean it against my chair, put it between my legs. I didn't have that problem with my last backpack, so this one, I noticed it pretty easily, and it was a little bit frustrating for me. Go ahead and put it on for you. So up in front here, there is that sternum strap. Straps overall pretty long. Granted, I'm not that big of a guy, but some pulls here, tighten them down. The load lifters up here, if you like. I'm not sure how necessary they are, at least for me personally, on a travel bag that I'm taking through the airport, but I guess it's a nice addition to have them there. Here's a side view. It's a comfortable bag. You know, you walk through O'Hare, and heaven forbid you can get two gates near each other in O'Hare. You have to walk about a mile every time you go there. So I walk through the airport. Great bag. It's very comfortable. It's lightweight. The straps are comfortable. Would I recommend it overall? That not standing up thing really frustrates me. So I don't know. It's a tough one. It's well made. It's lightweight. It has good functionality. So you might want to check it out. Head down to a store. Put some stuff in it. Maybe you can get yours to stand up straight. But I cannot. Osprey Quantum. Check one out.